Hello friends, welcome to Rio classes. This is the day 9 of consignment account. Today, my dear student, we will discuss the problems on invoice price that carries around 15 marks question. Guaranteed 15 marks question, my dear student. Yes, complete problem on the invoice price. How to solve the consignment account and goods and sent on consignment account, consignee account, stock reserve, everything we will solve. So let's start the class. Okay, before going further, please like the video, share with your friends, subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel. All right, चलिए शुरू करते हैं. Let's start now. Here is the problem number 1. What is that? A Kantu of Karwar consigned how many cycles? 100 cycles to Ramesh of Raichur at a pro forma invoice price. They said they given invoice price. Invoice price how much? 600 per cycle. Okay, the cost of each cycle was cost price was 500. So tell me guys, what is the loading? Loading will be yours 100. All right, because here in this problem the given cost of each cycle was 500. He paid non-recurring expenses 1500 for the packing and forwarding. Received advance 20,000 from consignee. Consignee is what? Ramesh. Ramesh incurred the expenses 500 for unloading charges. Unloading in the sense non-recurring, my dear student. And selling expenses 1250. This will be your recurring expenses, no issues. Ramesh is entitled to commission. How much commission is entitled? 5% on the gross sales. That's fine, we'll find it. He sold. Who sold? Ramesh sold. The consignee sold 90 cycles for 59,000. I mean, out of 100, he has sold 90 cycles. That means, my dear student, 10 cycles are closing stock. And remitted the amount due to the Kantu by bank draft. Okay, pass the journal entry. So journal entry I will not take into account. But yes, guys, today we will solve accounts in the books of consignor. Okay, chalo. Let's solve this, my dear student. In the books of, right, because consignor. In the books of Kantu, which account, my dear student? Consignment account. Consignment account. First, we are going to take two goods sent on consignment. Goods sent on consignment. Since we are solving the problem on invoice price, write it here IP. Invoice price. How much is that? How much is that? Very simple. 100 cycles, 600 per. So 100 multiply by 600. That comes 60,000. All right, that comes 60,000. Right, next he paid. Who paid? Kantu paid 1,500 for packing and forwarding. No problem, I'll write it here. Have a look. Packing and forwarding. Right, I'll write it here. Cash account. Cash account. Okay, first we'll take the packing. Packing and forwarding. How much, my dear student? How much it is? It was packing and forwarding is 1,500. All right, so this is the expenditure, non-recurring expenditure. No problem, I'll write it here 1,500. Okay, next he received advance. He has received 20,000. Whenever we open the Ramesh account, definitely वहां पर लेंगे, we'll take there. But Ramesh incurred 500 for unloading charges. Unloading how much? 500. So I'll write it here. Put on to Ramesh account. Ramesh is what? Consignee. All the expenses like unloading. Unloading how much, my dear student? Unloading is 500. Okay, selling expenses 1,200. Unloading 500. And next, selling expenses 1,250. All right, so guys, just total this now. 1,750 is the expenses of consignee. Okay, chalo. Next, Next we have Ramesh is entitled to commission, 5% will take it. For how much he has sold? He has sold 59,000 by Ramesh account. Since in this problem we don't have any abnormal loss, simple take it sales. I'll write it here, sales. How much sales? 59,000, right? 59,000. My dear student, on the sales always we should give commission to the consignee. Again write it here, Ramesh account, because commission we should give, right? Commission. That is 59,000 multiplied by 5%. How much it is? 2,950. Very simple. 2,950. So remitted the amount to the counter. That's fine. We'll take it whenever we prepare the Ramesh account. Guys, now we have to find out the closing stock. Very simple. I'll write it here. Value of the closing stock. You can say goods sent consignment stock account. You can say consignment stock account. So out of 100, just have a look here. Out of 100, 90 he has sold. What is the closing stock? 10 cycles. How much? 10 cycles. So 10 cycles multiply by, what is the invoice price? Invoice price was 600. Invoice price was 600. That is 6,000. Plus what, my dear student? We should add proportionate non-recurring expenses. I'll write it here, non-recurring expenses. You can do it in working note also, but it's simple. Since the problem is very simple, I'll do it from here. Consignor. Who is the first consignor? Consignor. Just have a look. Consignor has spent 1,500. Consignor 1,500 for 100 means how much is for 10? That comes around, you can say, it's 150, my dear student. 150. Consignee. Consignee. Again, my dear student, consignee, you should take only 500 because 500 is the only non-recurring expenditure, right? 500 for 100. How much is for 10? That will be, I think, 50, I guess. Yeah. So always one thing you have to remember, whenever you calculate the closing stock, add the non-recurring expenses of consignor and consignee. Total 6,200. All right, my dear student, 6,200. So now the problem is not over now. Here we need to find out the stock reserve, goods sent on consignment account, everything. So one by one, I'll take it here. Just have a look. Buy goods sent on consignment. Okay, goods sent on consignment. You can say loading. What is that? Loading. What is the loading? Just have a look on the problem. Invoice price was 600 per cycle. Cost price was 500. That means, my dear student, 100 is your loading. All right. Similarly, for 100 bicycles, 100 is the loading. That means altogether it comes around 10,000. All right. 10,000. We should write it here. Okay. Chalo. Next, in the same time, my dear student, we need to find out the stock reserve here. Closing stock reserve, you can say closing stock reserve. So consignment stock reserve or closing stock reserve. I'll write it here, consignment stock reserve. So why we have to find out? We need to find out the unrealized profit that is exist in the bicycles. Very simple. Again, we have only 10 bicycles here. All right, that is loading was 100 each. That comes, my dear student, you can say it 1,000. All right, 1,000 is your stock reserve. Chalo, now find out the profit or loss. Profit or loss. First, I'll make a total on the credit side because we have done with everything now. So make a total on the credit side. That is your, here you get 75,200. In the same time, just bring it here, 75,200. Minus it, my dear student, minus it. So your profit on the consignment is 8,000. You can write it here to general profit and loss account. All right, now we have done with the consignment account. Next is we are going to prepare goods sent on consignment. Note down, guys. So guys, just tell me, here we have one thing. Just have a look here. In consignment account, we mentioned, right, goods sent on consignment. How much it is? 60,000. So debit we have, make a credit. Simple. By consignment account. That is 60,000. All right. Similarly, just have a look here, my dear student. Here also we mentioned, right, goods sent on consignment 10,000. We have credit, make a debit to goods sent on, you can say consignment account. Okay, make it to consignment account. That is 10,000. So difference amount will transfer to the trading profit and loss account. Okay, trading account 60,000. You just bring it here, 60,000, and minus it. You get 50,000. So this will be your trading account, to trading account. Very simple, right? Now we'll prepare the consignee account. Whatever we have debited in the consignment account, right, now make a credit, and in the same time all those transactions which are credited, make a debit. So one by one we'll go. Here we have, just have a look. First is Ramesh account. You can see this here, Ramesh account. How much is that? 1750. We have debited, right? Make a credit. By consignment account. How much, my dear student? 1750. All right. In the same time, just go up again. Just have a look here. Here, Ramesh, they given Ramesh, right? That is 2950. Debited, make a credit. Very simple. By consignment account. How much it was? 2950. Yeah, 2950. All right. And yeah, just come back to this side because that was a commission. Come back to the credit side. Look at that. Here we have Ramesh account, right? Ramesh account sales. How much sales he has made? 59,000. So it is credited. Make a debit now. Very simple. It was credited. Make a debit to consignment account. 59,000. All right. In the same time, my dear student, he has given some advances. Okay, how much advances he has given? He has given advance of 20,000. You make it bank account here. You make it bank account because he has given the advances. Bank account 20,000. So this is your advance, my dear student. All right, this is your advance. Now we need to settle it off because all the transactions we have taken into account now. All right, first make a total on the credit side. How much it is? 59,000. You just bring that amount on the debit side, credit side, 59,000. Okay, minus it. It is 34,300. My dear student, this amount is nothing but bank account because he has balance here settling it, right? balance you can say receive. All right, next we'll prepare one more account, that is consignment account. Okay, we'll prepare the consignment account now. Consignment stock account. Consignment account is done. Consignment stock account. Remember, consignment stock account. Okay, so this is your debit and credit. Write it all first. This is something is very easy approach to solve this problem, my dear student. All right, so you can take it very easily. Look at that. What is the closing stock? Tell me how much is the closing stock. Just go to the consignment stock account. Have a look here. Have a look here. You can see this, right? Consignment stock account. How much? 6,200. Debited. We have credited, right? Make a debit here. Very simple. 2 consignment account 6,000. Okay, to this amount nothing to do by balance because it is carry forwarded, right? Carried on 6,200. The same time brought down. Okay, so to balance brought down 6,000. And the last is stock reserve account. We have to prepare stock reserve account. That is also very easy problem, guys. Only thing is that if you know the consignment account remaining easily, you can do it. I'm sure you can do it. So what stock reserve, just go to the consignment account again. Go to the consignment account. Just have a look here where we have mentioned the stock reserve. Just have a look. This is a stock reserve, right? This is a stock reserve 1,000. Debited. Now make a credit by consignment account. That is 1,000. Same thing we have to do. To balance carried on 1,000 and brought down because this is the only amount we have, right? Okay. In this way, we are going to solve consignment account, especially in case of invoice price. So how many accounts we prepare? Only in case of the consignor, consignment account, a goods sent on consignment account, consignee account, consignment stock account, and stock reserve account. All right, my dear student, chaliye we'll solve next problem.